Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Getting right back into the Not Top 100 countdown, and we are starting off with number 184. 184. All right, here we have the 2000 Upper Deck Black Diamond Peyton Manning. This is the base card, and this is graded PSA 10. Just a reminder, a lot of these cards are for sale. I'll put the eBay store link in the description. I think this card is for sale. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful base card here. Absolutely love this one. Pulled this one out of my, just one of my boxes of raw cards that I've had forever. Sent it to PSA because I thought it was a really clean looking copy. Been tempted a few times just to take this one down and hold on to it just because it's such a cool looking card, and it's got to be a low pop, under, I'm sure it's under pop 10, graded 10, so pretty sweet. I mean, you know, it's not a card that I have to keep or anything like that, but it's definitely one I'm tempted to hold on to just because it's not even gonna sell for that much money, and relatively speaking. I just think it's kind of neat. I really love the texture on it. You can really get a sense of it there. But yeah, I pulled this back in the day out of a pack or whatever, and I've just had it ever since, I think, unless I just bought this on eBay and forgot about it. But it says, it's kind of cool there how it says like diamond on the card too, black diamond. That's sort of like that texture, you can really see it there. So pretty sweet. Good image of Peyton too. So number 184 there. All right, number 183, go over to baseball, 2022, Topps Japan Edition, the gold parallel. These are cool. These are out of 25, just a straight up gold card. Paper cardstock, obviously, but nice low serial numbering. This is one I picked up on ComC recently. I had this listed for a while, and then I just took it down just because I think I value it more. It's a kind of an obscure set. They have, Topps has the Japan set, they have the UK set. Both the gold parallels and those are serial numbered out of 25. I also think 2022 is Mookie Betts's best flagship image for his Dodgers era stuff. So if you think about 2020, that's the first Dodgers flagship card for him, but it's a photoshopped image. 21's fine, but it's just kind of a, you know, classic action batting shot where you can't really see his face, you can't really see his jersey that well. He's kind of all the way rotated to the side. 22 I like because you get you can see his face, you can see his batting helmet, you can see the number 50 there, you get the whole picture, the Dodgers team name prominently displayed there across the middle. Just a really good image. I really like this one a lot. 23 is kind of similar to 21. And 24, it's more similar to this, but I'm just really not feeling the 2024 design yet. So 2022 is definitely my favorite flagship image for Mookie. We'll see some more cards with this image later on, but yeah, I thought this was a really kind of cool card. I mean, low number parallel. Again, it's just because it's the Japan edition, and the UK edition nobody either cares about or knows about. So pretty affordable cards there. So that is that. All right, next up, 182. We got the starting lineup, 1990 Kenner. This is the Dan Marino blue, and this is one I've had forever. I've talked about these before, but really nostalgic. I got these out of the packages with the figures and all that sort of a thing. Nice grade on this one too, especially after having it for, you know, 30 years. Finally sent this into PSA and was super stoked on the 9. This is just classic 90s football here. That Dolphins helmet, the Dolphins uniform was just super iconic to me, and just always brings me a lot of nostalgia from that era of football. These are really impressive cards. Condition rarity obviously makes this special, but nice card back there. Just really clean looking design, nice photograph, just classic 90s stuff there. So Marino in the blue. All right, next up is number 181, and this will be the 2000 Topps Football Peter Warrick rookie card, graded PSA 10. So can't remember what the pop is on this, but I want to say it's probably under 10. I don't remember for sure, but this is my copy that I've had forever. Pack pulled this back in the day. Cool rookie card logo there in the upper left. Great gold accent foil there on the name. Really cool design on the right border there. Topps 2000. You got the team logo. You got the rookie premiere photo shoot image there. Peter Warrick, he was the top guy in this class at that time, along with Ron Dane. Obviously, their careers didn't go, as well as many would have hoped, but to have, the Chase rookie graded PSA 10, the copy that I pulled at that time, just makes it a really special card. This is a card I would never sell just because of all those elements. It's such a great design too. The rookies were also short printed. I believe they were 1 in 6 packs in 2000 Topps. So you got about 4 per box. Or no, there was probably 36 packs in a box. You probably got like 6, but yeah, that's pretty cool there. Next up, we'll keep it nostalgic with number 179. Or no, excuse me. No, 180. Sorry, almost forgot this one. Number 180 is from 2022 Topps, and this is the Gilded Collection. Francisco Lindor, the mini diamond. How about that? That's a slick looking card. PSA 10, just beautiful set. First set of Gilded, the mini diamond. Everybody loves the mini diamonds. This is also copy number 50 of 50. So you got that little bonus there with the Omega 50 of 50, graded 10. A lot of cool little things going on with this card. Lindor is off to a slow start. Starting to pick it up a little bit, but yeah, I think his numbers will be there at the end of the season. He's just one of those guys that's good for, 5, 6, 6.5 WAR each season, and he's very steady, great defender, good hitter, steals bases, all those things. Just he's got to be close to 50 career WAR now too, which is really impressive for 30-year-old, 31-year-old, whatever he is. So. All right, next up, 179, 1992 NBA Hoops, the Draft Redemption Shaq. So if you're a 90s kid like me, you know this card. You had to pull the Redemption exchange card from a box, send it in, and then they sent you the top 13 or whatever picks, the Draft Redemption set. And this Shaq was such a monster card back then at all the card shows, and always love this card. I've had this forever, obviously. Got PSA 7 on it recently, but yeah, just a classic 90s hoops basketball card. Ton of nostalgia, just always be up there. That'll be another one I just can never sell just because I'm so connected to it. Next up, let's go back to baseball. 178, 2023 Topps. Mookie Betts. This is the Independence Day. Such a reliable parallel. The indies are almost always good. I'm not crazy about 24, but 2018 and 2019 are the best by far. 2020 is fine. 2023 I think is fine. 21 and 22 got lazy. But yeah, 2023 just totally cool with this one. Yeah, this is a great card here out of 76 for Mookie. Again, just the 2023 design overall with the player image, the team logo, that lower third is really sets it off, and these are just a really great year of Topps cards, so I'll be dabbling with those for a long time to come. All right, 177 was sold recently, so we'll skip that. Go to 176, back to a nostalgia card here. The 2001 Upper Deck Golf rookie card for Tiger Woods, card number 1, that classic image there. I believe that was when he hit that putt at the Masters that was on so many of those Nike commercials where it just kept rolling and rolling and rolling, and finally just made that one last rotation into the cup with that Nike logo showing. I was such a huge Tiger Woods fan, still am. Watched all the tournaments with my grandma as a kid. She was a big Tiger Woods fan. We watched a ton of golf together in the summers, like when I would spend time at her house and that sort of a thing. So she bought me this box of 2001 Upper Deck, and I think I pulled 2 copies. Graded both of them, got 1.8 and 1.9. Sold the 8, but I'll hold this one forever for sure. But just a classic card here for Tiger, the Upper Deck rookie card. So always been really stoked on this. Love Tiger Woods, man. Just absolutely. I'm a big Caitlin Clark fan too. I'm really enjoying watching her, and she obviously different sport, different era, all that sort of thing. But what she's doing just in terms of captivating a national audience and just really sort of a breakthrough athlete, she really reminds me a lot of Tiger Woods, just in terms of what she's doing and how special she feels and all that sort of a thing. So looking forward to kind of watching her continue to make history as well. Next up, 2020 Topps Baseball. This is the Mookie Independence Day here. Great card. Again, 2020, totally fine. It's not 2018 or 2019, but still, it's a solid design. You get a lot of cool red coloring there with the stars and whatnot. This is PSA 8 here. Again, this is that Photoshop first Dodgers card for Mookie. The photoshopping, it does just diminish it a little bit for me, not too much, but it's not like it just makes me appreciate that 2022 a little bit more, just because I think that's just such a perfect photograph. But 2020 is great. I have a gold wave of this that we'll see later in the countdown, but yeah, this is the Indy here for Mookie. All right, next up, let's go vintage at 174. Vintage Grease, 1978 Topps. Classic, iconic image here. This is Black Leather Sandy, the famous finale number in Greece. Just absolutely post-transformation, trying to impress Danny here after Danny sort of bungled things and whatnot, but we're going to have happy ending. The couple drives off into the proverbial sunset and whatnot, but absolutely a huge Grease fan. It's funny, ever since I was on Stacking Slabs and I brought that up, just whatever out of the blue, I've tried to sort of lean into this Grease stuff, and just having a lot of fun with it, posting just random whatever on Instagram. And I actually just picked up a full set of 1978 Topps Grease recently. That should be in the mail here soon, so we'll do an audit on that. But this is probably one of my top favorite cards, or top 5 favorite cards from the set. We'll see some more later on, but also just the fact that she's smoking a cigarette on a card is just really rad. I think that's just something you would absolutely never see now, and it's just really cool. So the iconic Olivia Newton-John there. All right, next up, 2001 Star Factor Quantum Leaf Marvin Harrison. This is like seriously one of the just most beautiful inserts ever. The Star Factors here, these cards, man, the shine is undeniable. Serial numbered out of 25 for Marv there. Just really impressive stuff. That early 2000s foiling, again, it's just really cool. Yeah, these are rare, tough to find. Just one of those things. Sometimes you'll just randomly see one pop up on eBay and just kind of get it when you can, sort of a deal. But not expensive cards just because they're kind of obscure, but to the right person, I think this is pretty special stuff. So that's the Star Factor for Marv. I'll show you, even the back of this is pretty cool too. Cool serial numbering there and neat designs. So all right, next up, Galaxy 171 2023, the Atomic Refractor. All right, so this is actually the Women of Star Wars insert. This is Rey and Kylo here. Very impressive card, the Atomic Refractor. This would be from the scene in The Last Jedi, the throne room scene with against the Praetorian Guard there. Really great scene too. That was a classic lightsaber fight. All the red accents and all that is just really beautiful. So this is serial numbered out of 150, obviously, PSA 9. Just a really impressive card, beautiful Star Wars card. Love 2023 Galaxy, so many great arts. The Women of Star Wars set is really impressive too. The Kira, the Leia, tons of really good arts in there. So really strong card there at number 171. Okay, 170 was sold. We'll skip that one. I can't find number 169, so that may have been sold too. 168 was sold. We'll skip that one. That'll take us to 167. That'll take us back to Greece. Here we got Danny Zuko himself, John Travolta, baby. There we go. The T-Birds. What a card, man. What a freaking vintage card. John Travolta looks like $1 million, an absolute stud in this picture. Danny there, graded PSA 6. I mean, I was just watching Grease the other day. It's streaming on HBO Max, so if you have that, go check it out. Just always, it's something you can just turn on anytime and just make you smile, and just such a fun movie to watch, and it's just so great. So love Grease, love Danny Zuko, love this card. Just a classic vintage non-sport card there for Danny. All right, next up, 1990 Kenner back to Marino. This is just such a great photograph. The hair, man, this is wild. The PSA 9 here, but look at Dan Marino. Look at that jersey. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. Just classic 90s, classic, you know, just that look is just so cool. So again, childhood copy, graded 9. This probably could be ranked higher, and I would actually anticipate this card being, you know, steadily progressing up the rankings as the years go by. I just feel super connected to that one. So next up, 165 was sold. Number 164 is a sketch card here. This is the 2020 Chrome Perspectives Ray sketch by Salih Mohammed. Really beautiful work there. I'm not sure we'll be able to pick it up on camera through the case, but really nice texture on the shading there with the blacks and the browns. It looks really good. Really interesting style too. You've got Force Awakens Ray. I'll show you the back. Get the signature there. Chrome Perspectives. So if you're not a sketch card person, PSA just recently started grading these. This is a Mint 9, which is impressive. I think the element of having these in PSA cases just really strengthens the market. There's some kind of sketchy stuff out there with, you know, different, you know, guidelines for artist proofs, and the way Topps has been, you know, working with the artist. I don't claim to be an expert on any of that, but I get the sense that it's sort of an unstable time for the sketch cards of it all. But I'm just grateful that PSA is grading these, because I just like having them in cases just for the purpose of display and all that sort of a thing, and continuity. But this is a cool one here. This is one I'm actually selling. I've just got some more, and I don't need to have like 10 of these, so that one's pretty cool there. Next up, back to football. Number 163. This is a cool one here. 2008 Finest. Bob Sanders, just an absolute monster safety. Fan favorite. If you're a Colts fan, you already know this is the gold refractor, that classic Finest shine. Bob was the MVP, I believe, in 2000 and I don't know if it was 2007 or 2008. I can't remember, but he was a defensive most valuable player. A lot of injuries in his history, but he was an absolute monster on the field. Probably the biggest catalyst for the Colts actually getting over the hump and winning the Super Bowl in 2006. Not a lot of people outside of the Colts fandom would know that, but if you are a Colts fan from that era, you know exactly how important he was to that run, that playoff run against the Chiefs and the Ravens, the Patriots. He had an interception, forced fumble in the Super Bowl. Just an absolute enforcer on the field, and he fundamentally changed the defensive identity, and really the identity of the whole team, to be completely honest. So people will always kind of associate that with that Super Bowl win with Peyton Manning and finally getting it done. But really, Bob Sanders was the key to that game, the key to that postseason run, and the key to that team really getting over the hump and finally winning a Super Bowl. So I'll always have a lot of appreciation for Bob. He's probably arguably my favorite Colt of all time outside of Peyton Manning, which might sound crazy considering how much I collect Marvin Harrison and Edgerrin James, but Bob Sanders was really, really a difference maker. Go watch highlights on YouTube if you're not familiar with his work. All right. Next up, 162, 2 cards left. Galaxy paper has been on my mind a lot lately. I've been grading a lot of this stuff. I just think it's super affordable and super cool to slab up. A lot of these cards you can get for under $3, $5, and they look absolutely sick in cases, and the population on this stuff is so low. It's hard to find in good condition. Yeah, so this is a PSA 8, 1994. This is the Mike Grell art of Leia here, obviously from Return of the Jedi, just classic imagery. You know, something just iconic in the history of, you know, Star Wars and film in general. So really, really cool. They're not doing a lot of art like this anymore. Obviously, times have changed, but I think this is really interesting throwback to that time period and all those sorts of things. And like I said, when you're grading this type of stuff, it is really about chasing that condition rarity. A lot of this is just for personal collection. I'm selling some of this stuff. It gets a lot of attention on eBay, not for big prices, but just, you know, there's something to be said for, you know, being able to buy a card for under $5, grade it for 15 and sell it, you know, hopefully for 50 to 60. So not saying that that's possible for, you know, to happen, but it's, you know, certainly something I'm thinking about and trying to do with some of this stuff. And a lot of it I'm just grading for myself to keep, like this card here. All right, and then, oh, and so I graded 2 of these actually. The other one got a 9 and I sold it, but I kept this 8 because it has this silver stamp here, and I believe this was like the box factory sets were stamped with those silvers. Otherwise this would just be like a paper logo, and I think this one was actually centered better than the 9, so I think this one had just better eye appeal overall. So little context there. Let's close it out. One more card. 2019 Topps Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. This is the costume relic for Kylo Ren. This is the gold serial numbered 1 out of 25. So the alpha there. Great lightsaber shot. Cool costume relic. Yeah, Kylo Ren. Love these. Love the 19 and 2020 Rise of Skywalker relics, and I think this card is just so clean looking. Yeah, just great design. 1 of 25, gold. I mean, what more can you ask for? Really, really sick card there. So graded SGC 9. All right, so that is that for this section of the countdown. We'll close it out there at number 1. What did I say? Number 161. Pick it up next time at number 160. Hope you all have a great rest of the week, great weekend, and we will see you again soon. All right, take it easy, everyone. Thanks.